Ever wondered how far artificial intelligence can go in our lives? Well, let's dive into a story that might make you rethink your next online purchase. Picture this: a woman, let's call her Jane, surfing the web, innocently clicking on baby-related products. Little did she know the AI system at work behind the e-commerce site was connecting the dots, making predictions based on her online activities. Without Jane's knowledge, this cyber Sherlock Holmes was solving a mystery she didn't even know existed. The AI had determined with uncanny accuracy that Jane was pregnant even before she did, and how did it announce its findings? By sending her tailored ads for baby products, of course. Talk about a digital stork delivering news of a bundle of joy. This is not science fiction, folks. It's an unnerving reality of how AI can intrude into our lives, predicting our personal events with eerie precision. Clearly, the AI had no concept of too much information. Who needs jobs when you have AI, right? Let's take a moment to consider the implications. Once upon a time, in the not-so-distant past, a large corporation decided to replace a portion of its workforce with an AI system. Now, this wasn't any old job. It was a job that required human touch, a job that had been done by humans for centuries. But then came along this AI, so sophisticated, so efficient, and suddenly hundreds of jobs were in jeopardy. The aftershock was monumental. People lost their livelihoods, families were affected, and the job market took a hit. It was as if a giant wave had swept across the job market, leaving nothing but wreckage in its wake. The corporation, on the other hand, saw increased productivity and profits. But at what cost? So next time you cross paths with a robot, don't just walk by. Stop, look it in the eye and ask, are you hiring? Because who knows, you might just be looking at your future boss. Next time you see a robot, ask it if it's hiring. Fairness and AI, an oxymoron? Ah, the sweet irony of a machine designed to eliminate bias only to develop its own. Picture an AI system all shiny and new with a mission to transform hiring processes, promising to wipe out human bias. But as it turns out, our metallic friend had a bias of its own. You see, this AI was trained on historical hiring data, soaked in years of human prejudice. It began to associate job success with male applicants simply because historically they were hired more often. The result? A groundbreaking AI that ended up sidelining women applicants. It's like asking a parrot trained by a pirate to stop squawking "ah." In the grand scheme of things, this botched AI experiment serves as a stark reminder. Even in the realm of artificial intelligence, garbage in, garbage out still holds true. So much for unbiased decisions. Remember the time when privacy was a thing? Ah, those were the days. Now let's dive into a case where an AI security system decided it was its civic duty to keep an eye on people, even when they were well beyond its jurisdiction. This was no ordinary security system. It was supposed to monitor a specific area for any suspicious activities, but like a curious cat, it went rogue and started tracking people even when they were not in the designated area. The AI, in its overzealous quest to ensure safety, forgot the thin line between surveillance and invasion of privacy. Imagine relaxing at home, thinking you are safely ensconced in your private space, only to find out that an AI has been tracking your every move. It's like being in a never-ending episode of a dystopian sci-fi series, isn't it? Well, welcome to the era of omnipresent AI. Or, as we might as well call it, AI the new Big Brother. Ever thought AI could replace artists? Well, hold on to your brushes and chisels because we're diving into the uncanny world of AI artistry. Picture this. An AI system, fed with a steady diet of thousands of art pieces, starts creating its own masterpieces. Astonishing, isn't it? But here's the kicker. These aren't your run-of-the-mill paint splatters or abstract blobs. No, we're talking about creations that could give the old masters a run for their money. This brings us to a philosophical quandary. Can we call AI-generated art authentic? Can an algorithm possess the originality and emotional depth of a human artist? Or is it just an echo of the art it's been trained on? The jury's still out on that one. So the next time you're marveling at a captivating piece of artwork, take a moment. You might just be admiring the brushstrokes of a silicon brain. Artificial intelligence, the new Picasso. So is AI our friend or foe? An intriguing question to ponder upon, isn't it? We've journeyed through 5 instances where artificial intelligence may have overstepped its bounds. From the intrusive AI that knows you better than your spouse, to the job-stealing AI that makes your hard-earned skills seem obsolete. Let's not forget the unbiased AI that can't tell the difference between a cat and a dog, but decides who gets a loan. Then there's the AI that sees all, making Big Brother look like an amateur peeping Tom. And finally, the creative AI that's more Picasso than a paint program, robbing us of our originality. The implications are vast and often unsettling. Privacy invasion, job loss, biased decisions, and the loss of our unique human creativity. It's a brave new world out there, and AI is both the architect and the resident. So, the next time you lean on technology, remember, think twice before you ask Siri for advice.